This is Hank Stewart, and you're watching Only in the A. White Linen started 10 years ago. This is my 10th year anniversary. I started 10 years ago because I was releasing a new CD and I wanted to do something kind of different. So I put this CD release party together and I said, I'm going to give it a dress code. And I had gone to one white linen party in about 5 years. So I said, you know what, I'm going to have everybody wear white linen. And they did, and they showed up in droves. We had about 500-600 people at the CD release party. It was beautiful. Everybody was in white, and I had some other entertainers and friends there. And at the end, people were asking me, "When are you going to do this again? I would like to do this again." And we did, and it just became a tradition, or it became an annual. So it started 10 years ago. I have been doing a lot of community service work with kids. I taught a creative writing course in the juvenile detention. I've always worked very closely with kids. And a friend of mine, I never forget, my sister had breast cancer in 2000, and she beat it in 2000. It came back again in 2004. So I had White Linen up and running, and the majority of my patrons, the majority of my guests were female. And so I said, this is a direct correlation. I need to do something that benefits women and have fun with it. And so I started a breast cancer wall. And in 2 years, we raised close to $100,000 in funds and in kind for a African American owned organization called Sisters by Choice. And so shortly after that, a friend of mine kept saying, you need your own foundation. You need your own. And young people have always been my passion. Since then, I lost my sister, so we have to breast cancer. And so we have a couple things that we're doing, even with kids and with and just helping women who's struggling and fighting, men and women, because it's not just people think it's just a woman's disease, but it's men and women. I have a lot of inspirations. My pastor, Cameron Madison Alexander, is inspired. My son is inspired. My brother. I have a lot. Dr. Thomas Nathaniel Todd, he's actually out of Chicago. Mrs. Anona Clayton, Dr. Lowry, I mentioned him. So, I find inspiration in anything, because you know what? Just the beauty of the sun rising or sunset, and there are people who don't have an opportunity to see that daily. So if you ever don't take these days for granted, so there's inspiration all around us all the time. And it's sad that people don't really see that life is inspiration. So I can't give you one name or one person, because there's so many. Maya Angelou said it best: nobody can make it out here alone. All alone, nobody can make it out here alone. So I'm inspired by other folk.